Y'all know what it is. I can't get the stream up fast enough, but it's an NXT night, and it's looking okay going into deadline. What is your thoughts? What is your opinions? We had a go home show essentially for NXT. We had two Iron Survivor matches, one for the males, one for the females, and then yeah. I mean, on top of that, we had some promo. We got to see Roxanne Perez. We got some setups. We got the underground match official. You know what I'm saying? We got an official statement on this match. So now we know it's going to be official. It is Taco Tuesday. So go ahead and make sure you got your tacos. And on top of it being Taco Tuesday, you know what it is. It's NXT. So let's jump in. What we think at the end? Iron Survivor. The women's side is set. All right. So you got Sol Ruka, you got um Julia, you got Zaria, you got Stephanie Vacure, and now you have oh geez man. But we have the five women set. Unfortunately, my girl, I was picking her. I thought Jada Parker, but then I was like, wait, I should know though the Vice ain't gonna let that happen. So that was kind of foolish on my part, right? Foolish on my part. Surely Kalani was about to get in. Again, foolish on my part. Maybe because she just came off that North American Championship. But at the same time, those were my two picks. I wanted to see him in there. And yeah, just came up short. Was Cora J gonna get in there? Good pick, good pick. She just came back, right? Not too long ago with the big three, with the Julia, Stephanie Vicure, and also Zaria, right? People kind of got lost in the mix that Cora Jade did come back, but Ren Sinclair, right? So it's fire. It happens. I'm trying to pull up the picture of Roxanne talking trash. But here's the weird part about the Iron Survivors that I think is weird. I would like to see the champion involved in it in a way. Maybe it doesn't make sense for me. I mean, it's only like what 25 minutes, so it's cool. It's cool, but I would like to see the champion because I don't want to see Iron like Trick Williams has a match at deadline. Him, Ridge Holland, they're gonna get it in. They're going to fight. They're going to box. They're gonna hold it down. Eric Bischoff was there tonight to stir things up with that. I was expecting a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie. You tell me Eric Bischoff's about to pop up. I know hate and discontent is about to pop up with it. What up, D? D in the chat. Yo, I was a little shocked you Ren. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie. I don't even know why I would think Jada Parker will win, knowing Lola Vice had just called her out to do the underground match, and that's a huge match. Going into deadline, I put away my wrestling logic hat, my hoodie, my wrestling logic wave cap for the moment, and I don't know, I let the fan take over. You know what I mean? And but Ren Sinclair did good. They rounds out the women's group. I This is not a predictions video, but that women's class is very strong going into that match. I think it's going to come down to when you pick Zaria or Stephanie Vicure. I just can't see it going any other way. Why would you do these huge acquisitions and then have them come on the show to keep losing and losing and losing, or to win? But it's like when the title's not on the line, they can win. We put the title on the line, or we put them in a chance match where they could go on to face the champ. They can't get it done. Whenever the big matches come, they can't get it done. These are big match girls. So it'll be interesting to see. Maybe they do something where they start a rivalry, something happens, and a new breakout star emerges. Ren Sinclair. Let's never say never. Let's never say never. I think Zaria would definitely want Stephanie. I can't even tell you because I think it's so crazy how these girls came back to back to back, all debuting. Um, and that's that is what it is. But it was a good thing, Uh, women on NXT tonight reigned reigned throughout the show. We had Nikita Lyons taking on oh man, Carmen Petrovich, and that's when Adonis made his presence felt. Right. Um, 8 out of 10 for NXT tonight. Vinny, what up? See you in the chat. I had it lower. I felt like maybe it's because we're coming off a good Raw. Maybe because I expected more because you put Eric Bischoff there. I had it more around the 6.5, 7. I didn't think it was a bad show. I just didn't. It didn't move me. Um, I almost want to say the Axiom and Frazier thing is so dope, and I would like to see it explored more with their storyline. I think Eddie Thorpe wins the men's Iron Survivor. He will get that shot. I was hoping Axiom and Frazier. Axiom would have got his win in this rematch of rematches, right, with him and Alexis King and Eddie Thorpe, and going on to see who can qualify for that last spot in the Iron Survivor. Well, Eddie Thorpe in the very last moments he gets attacked. What does this mean for Sunday? Is he going to be cleared? Are they going to have to get someone to take his spot? Here comes Axiom. You know what I'm saying? So insert Axiom. That's what I'm hoping happens. We don't know what's going to happen with Eddie. Will he make his way out? Will he do the do and come there? But he'll be injured. So he'll have a way back towards the title picture by saying, hey, I wasn't 100%. I asked that you give me another shot or a chance where I am 100%. I can prove myself. You know how that type of storyline goes, right? So then it's the redemption arc, right? Those aren't bad. But Axiom and Frazier got something going on. I can't remember a tag team in this much turmoil for this amount of period of time. Like they're built within their turmoil. You know what I mean? Like they're built. Usually you gotta have a match. It leads to something, and they just it's just not. It's just who they are. You know. So I like exploring this. I would like to see matches where I can see them compete against each other, but the object may not be to take each other out. We may see their paths cross. We may see a little mixing and matching of the styles. Couple blows being landed. I wouldn't be mad at that. Um, but and I'm with you, Vinny. Don't break them up though. Let this turmoil just keep unfolding, unraveling, and but yet they can still maintain tag team championships. We had a tag team Royal Rumble tonight, and it's a lot of things moving, a lot of parts. Um, a lot of parts moving, right? So wait for my signal to pop in. Well, let me get on Instagram. So if people is talking on Instagram, I got to make sure I get my Instagram people, y'all, because again, we don't want to leave no stone unturned. Because we've been teasing breaking up too many tag teams lately. I agree with that, Vinny. I every tag team doesn't need a breakup. Some tag teams can just go off into where they just one day they're just not partnering. I just don't like to see where we're constantly throwing new tag teams together. But in NXT, it seems like we don't really have that issue. So I'm not gonna speak on that. Polo, what up? What up? What up? You're not. I'm not okay with Jada putting hands on Lola like that. It's funny you mentioned that. Jada Parker was in this Iron Survivor chance. Last opportunity to get that last spot. Now, I was hoping Jada Parker would do it because, and that was my wrestling fan thing. I look at the field of women in the Iron Survivor and I go, ooh. The only thing I would drop if I could add one would be Jordan Grace. And that would be like your dream match, right? But it is what it is. I don't get my way all the time. A lot of time. Most of the time. None of the time. But what happens is the groundwork was laid. Lola already issued the challenge. So we kind of knew this was coming. How she would play a part in this match, Distraction. You gotta keep certain people looking strong. So this way you can keep those storylines going. Jada's looking strong. Lola's getting I'm not saying she looks as strong as Jada does right now, but she doesn't look weak either, right? But I go with Polo on this. I didn't like she came out because Jada came out on fire. She was like, "Take them ropes down." Yo, she was on her Tyler Perry. She was on her Tyler Perry. It was the Diary of a Mad Black Woman and Hell Hath No Fury Like a Woman Scorn. They took them ropes down. They came back from the commercial break. Them ropes was down. Jada Parker's in the ring, and she's giving the formal money. Boom, 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 boom. X, Y, and Z. You want to fight? You gonna get a fight. Blah blah blah. I like this energy. I like this energy. Ava with her punk ass. She want to come out there and say a few things. Cool. Do your job. We all good. But then Lola came out. So now I'm like, all right, bet. What we gonna get? Lola probably will get a definitive moment in it. Whatever type of exchange they're about to have. I felt like Lola's gonna get the definitive moment. And I was dead wrong. Dead wrong. Dead wrong. I can't remember what Lola said. It was nothing too crazy, but basically Jada was like, I'm gonna knock you out. Or I think maybe Lola even said it. And then Jada hit her with that elbow, bong, you know what I'm saying? Caught her in her joint, put her to sleep on national TV. I didn't like that a little bit. I thought if you're gonna go into the rivalry, NXT has a nasty habit of just letting them fight. So I'm sorry. I don't think knocking one out before the week of was gonna really make me go, oh, more than goes, oh, but did his job. It's got me talking about it. But I would have liked to seen Lola look a little bit stronger in this week leading into it. Maybe Lola would have got the upper hand this week, but I get it. I get it. Jada was talking crazy on the mic. Yeah. And I feel like I can't I think their series is just 1-0 right now. Jada. I expect Lola to win this one, and then us get a rubber match. I ain't gonna be mad at that rubber match. She should run that shit back. I like some of this mad black energy. You know what I'm saying? With that Latino heat. Like this is and then you got a stipulation match. You got a specialty match. This is where Lola gets to shine. This helps to build her stock in the company and going forward. She should not be losing. My opinion, she should not be losing underground matches unless you bring in a real UFC star or competitor. Then maybe then we could talk about it. But to a person who's just a street fighter, I don't think it should happen that way. I think you got to do something to make Jada look strong, so it warrants the third match. But again, maybe OTM get involved, but that'd be weird because it seems like there's been a. I don't want to say it feels like there's been a separation, but as far as character, you know what I'm saying, stature, like where your character at, Jada Parker has become a face of NXT. And OTM, like, you know what I mean? So go ahead and separate. You just create that distance. Um, the ref was like, "Don't call." Yeah, man. It was a good night for NXT with that shit. I'm kind of jumping around here because again, I ain't taking notes. I'll be doing a couple other things. It is what it is. I get to watch the show, but NXT, I gotta remember that for next time. To be honest, it's so much stuff with so many stars, with so many things. Like you had the tag team battle royal. You had two 5-man, four people, whatever, Iron Survivor match types. You had the promo. You had the end with the Iron Survivor girls coming through to talk to Roxanne and put hands and feet on people, right? So I ain't mad at it. So let me go back and get some of this, right? Ryan Sinclair getting that win, that's cool. Where are we going with Kalani Jordan? She was the first NXT North American champion. I just don't want her to fall into obscurity. Could she have done well fitting in this match over Ryan Sinclair? Probably. is it better to give Ren Sinclair a chance to run with the ball? If you knew you were going to do that, why not get a different girl? Maybe swap out. They had plenty of talent. They got plenty of talent. So again, finding something to do. Maybe the WWE NXT needs some form of mid-tier women's championship because you have the Heritage Cup. I think the women need something like a submission title. I'm gonna keep saying stuff like that, right? Maybe do a submit because again, the Heritage Cup is different. You still have the North American Championship, but the Heritage Cup is different. But what do we have on the women's side? Yeah, they just added. What up? What up? What up? They just
Man,
added.
I was all in the Instagram comments. You know, I was waiting to see if you was gonna see me.
Duck like a mug, bro. I can't. I don't know what's going on.
I was waiting for you.
It's actually moving now. Well, let's see what happens. But yeah. And it seems all right. Vinny had it at 8 out of 10. Whew.
Bro, it's a lot going on with the WWE right now. Like it's a lot going on. The matches that they're giving us, it's a lot. It's not
Yeah.
it's not 1v1. It's not tag team. It's a lot. It's
You can't do it in NXT now. Too many people.
even main roster is a lot. We still coming off of that Raw last night.
Which is why I think this hurt. And I said that earlier in this pod. I think I have it at a 6.57. But that also could be because it's coming off a fantastic Raw. Like Raw was peak level. Like that's one of the
It's
best
a
ones they've
lot.
done.
Like you said, you mentioned the Iron Survivor matches, the Fatal 4-Way with the men's. Like, there's nothing traditional or quote unquote regular happening right now in the WWE. It just feels different. So, and they
Hey,
bringing
what
it.
up, Chris Wiley? See you.
They bringing it.
I think it's funny you say that too because as you're moving to NXT, this is the type of energy you want. Um, it feels like they're starting to click on all cylinders, and yet they're still not even like foot all the way mashed down, like So
And
we'll
I'm
see
pretty
how
sure
this.
SmackDown's going to deliver this weekend, this Friday too. So
They got some big shoes. I think again, I liked NXT. I do feel like I have it at 6.5, 7. Maybe though you had to follow one of the best Raws in a minute. They had a lot of moving parts. This Lexus King thing, turn the man to flying Brian Pillman Jr. or whatever. Just let it be. I
he
mean, I
didn't
get it.
he didn't want it. He didn't want it.
Chris Wiley, I hope I'm gonna read his comment. He said, I hope they don't drop the ball with Saturday Night Main Event. The main event is supposed to be the first match.
It's Raheem fault.
They didn't just drop the ball, Chris. They kicked that motherfucker. What across the field? You ain't how many headline Floyd Mayweather cards did you see where
I
he
still don't
opened the event?
understand, and I'll never understand Cody Rhodes opening shows.
If he wasn't bloodline orientated, he opened the show.
So what is going to be the last match at Saturday Night Main Event?
R-Truth versus Karrion Kross. Now I don't know. To be honest, if you
Because
want to
what
try to do,
have they announced any other matches for the card?
not that I remember, I
Might
could be
just be
wrong,
one
but
match. Cody and KO, one match.
they got two Saturday Night Main events coming though. This one in December, and I think the one in February. So I was wrong when I said they have no PLEs for January or something like that. Ooh. I'm sorry, y'all. The last match should be the women's US. Here's what I'm gonna say, bro, and I'm be God's honest truth. Whether it's a women or men, whatever world heavyweight or WWE championship needs to be the final, and it needs to be your main event. Go watch the Vince Russo interview. Vince Russo was a writer during the Attitude Era. Eric Bischoff, like people talk about this. When you take your biggest belt and you push it down in the roster, they refer to the WWE or the World Heavyweight Championship as the Workhorse Championship, which now deflates the Intercontinental. That's what the Intercontinental Championship is. The World Heavyweight Champion should be the best guy on Raw. The WWE, the best motherfucker on SmackDown. When you say the other world title is the Workhorse title, and you continue to say that,
Well, we
what does
know
that
why
do?
they did that, because Roman had that belt and he wasn't coming up off it. Remember, that's a new title still.
It is, but it's automatic prestige when you say this is the biggest title on the show. I mean, it unless you do something to ruin that with some bum matches, bum champions. Gunther was a great pick. Seth Rollins was the chef's kiss. You couldn't have did it better with a better guy. And then you gave it to Gunther. Damian Priest had it. They all did well. Cody Rhodes is now defending the just we used to say transitional champions, but now we have what's called, I refer to as storyline champions. You're gonna hold this belt as long as we need the storyline going. We don't even want to use another guy. It's gonna be you to carry the storyline.
But the thing
And
about it
then
is, that storyline's over.
I feel like they don't understand, bro. They just
The Cody thing is over. Like, the story is over. Him with the bloodline is over. It's like they're trying to find something for him to do.
well, remember The Rock said. See, here's what The Rock said: when I come back, it's me and you. I'm coming for you. The Rock also said, when The Rock goes out to eat, does he go to the bar or does he go to the head of the table? And then they had to do away with that for a
The
while.
thing is, Cody, I feel Cody should drop the title and start chasing. Because Cody's great when he's chasing. To finish the story thing, it was great. And right when he's about to finish it again, The Rock causes him the match. And then we got another story. But him holding the title is easier to put him in something when he's chasing.
I think it's not. It's deeper than that. I think WWE messed up the roster on SmackDown by not promoting guys and putting them in. Prime example: Cody wins at WrestleMania. AJ Styles loses at WrestleMania. Who was Cody's first opponent post WrestleMania? On a PLE, right? Because I believe it's Carmelo Hayes, but it was AJ Styles, the loser of the WrestleMania match. Not a guy with momentum, a guy who lost.
I don't know why they do that either, because it'll be a match before the PLE, at the PLE, then after the PLE, and it's the same match. Just think about it. We got Cody and Kevin Owens already, and we getting it again.
Now you're gonna give it to us again. If I didn't lose bad the first time, I will the second. No one expects Kevin Owens to take this belt off and go into the Royal Rumble or Saturday Night.
Absolutely not. Kevin Owens is not winning that title.
So it's again. This is what hurts. You don't have us feeling like Cody is threatened.
Well, that's what you said. You said it all the time. It doesn't feel like anybody he's faced is a legit threat to him.
Yeah, that's horrible. Even the Logan Paul thing, they didn't let him put his belt on the line, and it's like now we know Cody's gonna win. There's not gonna be this. It's like we know. Like, come on, bro. We can't. And half his title run has been rematches. AJ and then AJ the sequel. Kevin Owens and then Kevin Owens the sequel. That's 4 matches on 4 PLEs, and 4 times he batted first.
Carmelo the sequel.
They did. He could just face Zelina at this point. Cody will let anybody hit.
Zelina Vega and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, and it's not the shit on Cody. He could wrestle. I think he's on the wrong brand.
He's in a tough spot, bro. I've been saying he's just in a tough spot.
You think the brand needs to switch some people back and forth. Bringing Shinsuke back was good because if Shinsuke's like, I don't even care about the title. There's another title, another champion I've been watching, and he starts taking on Cody, and maybe we get a champion versus champion match. Shinsuke's looking hot. I don't think people expect Shinsuke to beat him, but if you build his momentum in a way,
Shinsuke is a threat, though.
I agree. And it's a different style of match. Matter of fact, he should even beat Cody. Do someone of them finish. Remember how they used to do with Shawn and Hunter, where it was like Shawn super kicks Hunter and falls on, and the ref 1, 2, 3, Shawn wins. No, the ref was counting Shawn's shoulders down. What?
Or he could just lose in
Shit.
a match. Just lose a non-title match.
And or lose a non-title match.
It won't hurt.
And not
It's
just
just
the solo thing though, because that's so corny. It's like you book.
yeah, he fought Solo. Solo just said, I'm fighting you, and then they fought. Know why? You know why.
Couldn't let anybody hit, bro. You fighting me? You want to fight me? You want to take me out to dinner? All right.
You ain't gotta take me out to dinner. Just show up.
Yeah. Cody let anybody hit is a crazy tagline. Cody's looking for opponents,
Again,
but
like I said,
that
it's no hate, no
isn't
slam.
on Cody.
It's just tough on Cody Rhodes, and it says it's a big step up. I just think the
Also,
American Nightmare thing doesn't work in current WWE product.
I think you know what I thought about this now. In that moment, I was laughing so hard about because Cody letting everybody hit. He ain't let no veterans. I mean, AJ Styles a veteran, but he ain't let no veteran dudes hit. Like maybe because some of them left the company, like the Edges and the Daniel
Well,
Bryansons,
they
and
left
you know what I'm saying.
during the Roman Reigns era. Think about it. Like I said, we talked about that before. Roman had that title 4 years. Daniel
Yeah,
Bryan's gone.
Bobby Lashley, you let walk out the door.
Edge is gone. Bobby Lashley's gone. Dolph Ziggler's gone. The other members of the Shield, or one, Dean Ambrose is gone. Like, even think about the Cesaros and people like that.
Those are all great candidates for Cody. If you ran that roster against Cody, Cody's title run is like that's a really good title run. It's a really
Sheamus
good title run.
was left and came back. Then it is people we forgot about. Riddle. Cody and Riddle would have cooked.
I would have did it on a SmackDown though.
But see, it's still something to do. That's what I'm saying.
Oh
There's not
yeah,
many people you could put in a spot and then say, well, it'll draw eyes.
mm.
That's why you need
So
a Riddle and you need a Cesaro and a Ricochet and people like that fits that perfectly. And over 4 years, it's a lot of talent that left the company, either left or, got future endeavored in 4 years.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. But one thing
And
you
then you
gotta
got
say is
to think part
NXT.
of that was even the COVID era.
Yeah, it did start there
So yeah, that Roman Reigns
right before it.
title reign was covered a lot of ground.
It almost really drained everything. Like again, I don't want to go off on Cody tangent because it makes it seem like I hate the guy or he can't wrestle, and that's not what I'm saying. It's just the booking of him for his first title run. No bueno, no bueno, and it's not even his fault. It's just who they're putting him in there with. Um, I also find that to be very similar to like not with what they're doing with Trick because he has booking things that are great, but when you look at like Kalani Jordan or Obafemi, right? They lost their titles, and then what? They just like Kalani, we still see, but
We've
she's
not
losing
seen
every week.
Obafemi.
We ain't seen Obafemi,
He,
so it's
he
like
he
these
had
book.
one conversation with Nikita Lyons, and guess his knees broke too. He's been MIA.
MIA since he dropped that belt.
That's very very interesting.
Yeah, so I think booking too many people, you could bring some of these people up. Cody, it's like the opposite. You're not putting the right people there with them. And then you're sending people from the main roster down to NXT. Randy Orton went down there for a match. CM
Cody
Punk went
went
down there.
down there. CM Punk went down there. Like Becky was
CM Punk
there
was down
for a
there for
minute.
weeks.
Like you're sending people. It's just like I say, it's a weird time where it's like it's one big brand. There's no brand split right now.
They got to do something better. I think they need to do a redraft, rebrand the draft.
Yeah,
And
that's gonna last for a few months.
that's the unfortunate part. So I can't even get excited. You're right. Because it is. Oh, we went 6 months doing this. And then it's back to the bloodline got to stay on one show. But what about the Wyatt Six? What about, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you get a prospect draft pick, first round draft pick. Who you going to NXT and take?
But see, that was like Braun Strowman was like, I'm going on both shows. Like it's just I don't know. I don't know how they build it. It's a great idea, it's poor execution.
All right. I agree.
But when they get it right, they get it right. That's the thing about the WWE. Sometimes they knock it all out the park. And Raw's got significantly good overnight. I'm pretty sure SmackDown might be as good. We're not gonna have the big New Day deal, but it's gonna be good.
Yeah. You think it'll be good. But as to be as good as Raw has too many moving parts that SmackDown doesn't even have the roster for.
Yeah, but you
You
still
don't.
got the
You made
bloodline
true
on it, and
returns.
that's gonna carry on because they have to do something next week. They gotta have another match. And it won't be War Game. I don't know what it's gonna be, but you have to because it's like 1-1 right now.
You talking about Bronson and Seth?
No, I mean Bloodline and Bloodline 2.0. You gotta do this. That story's still going. Then Bronson got hurt. Jimmy Uso's hurt. There's gonna be some conversations with Roman and Paul and Phil. So
And where does Drew McIntyre fit into that? Because he took it. Oh, I can't wait. But let me ask you a question. NXT oriented, right? Good NXT tonight. You're the manager. Pick a brand, Raw or SmackDown.
but Brandon do what?
Let's say we're gonna make you the GM of one of the brands.
I'm going SmackDown right now. I mean Raw.
You go Raw? Okay. So I take SmackDown. You're looking at the NXT roster. They say, hey, you get two picks. I'm not saying they gotta be a boy or a girl, whatever, but you get two picks. It can be whoever you want. Now, based on what you know about the Raw roster, who are you picking up? Who are you bringing out of NXT?
Hmm.
Mm.
Who am I bringing out of NXT
To your Raw roster
to
with
my
CM
Raw
Punk,
roster?
Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, Braun Strowman, Braun Breaker, Ludwig
See, I don't
Kaiser.
need men. I'm bringing Jada Parker.
Ooh.
I'm bringing Jada Parker, and I'm bringing Roxanne Perez. Jada and Roxanne.
Hmm. Jada and Roxanne. He said he was going with men. That
Because
would
the
mean I would
men,
have SmackDown.
it's enough going on with the men. I don't need another man right now. But the
Right,
women,
right,
I
right.
can heat that up. I can bring in Jada Parker. I could bring in Roxanne Perez.
Mm. SmackDown, that means I got it. My first pick is Obafemi because I don't have no monsters. They
So
got
you need
Shinsuke playing a
men.
monster.
You need men on. You need.
I need men bad. And pause. That's fucking crazy.
Hey,
God damn.
sometimes you need men.
Ah, shit.
If I were to
Um,
bring men to SmackDown, I'm right. Honestly, I'm gonna go. I bring Trick Williams up.
nope.
I'm saying me personally
Oh,
because right there I have Carmelo there, and I know what they have going on. So I will bring Trick,
I'm gonna tell you exactly why I wouldn't do that.
and I would bring Ethan Page.
Okay, so that's where I was gonna go. I wouldn't bring Trick for one reason. I still can't even figure out what the fuck to do with the Street Profits. I could easily bring up Trick, do a war with Carmelo. We could sell that. That's easy. Make them get back
But see, it's
together.
a single. When you say Street Profits, you thinking tag right away.
Sell the fucking asshole.
Especially now with
I damn
Kofi
sure did.
and Big E breaking up. I mean, Kofi and the Woods doing whatever they're gonna do. Trick, I think Trick is like a perfect mid Carter for where he is
I
right now.
agree. And that's not a knock. Y'all know I love if you stack your mid tier, Razor Ramon was a mid tier guy. Mr. Perfect, Jake the Snake Rob, these are mid tier guys.
Yeah, Ethan
So
Page, I will bring.
Ethan Page is great because he can do a lot. He can start talking to Cody, all that ego. You think you're great. I had to work out the mud. I didn't turn my back on. I could just hear the promo. I could just hear the promo. And then I get a monster with Obafemi who I can market because all the real monsters are on Raw. Braun Breaker, 20
Only
miles an
thing
hour.
about monsters, man, they never. We haven't had a good one in a while.
No, I agree with you. I think the last good monster, like
Kane,
yo. So it's funny you say that. I was like, I thought Kane was dope till they started making him comedic.
but he still had that monster run.
Yeah, definitely
It
can't take it
hasn't
away from
been
him.
one in a while.
Braun Strowman was looking like he was going there. I think that they fucked up the Big Show early.
Shaky Warrior
Um,
with Braun Strowman.
Anytime, and we've had this conversation. Anytime the big man can't be the big, just like basketball, when you got your big man out here shooting threes, bringing the ball up, and your record under 500, that's why. When your big man can't be the big man, and remember when Mark Henry was like
They gonna be from the funk
doing all this
planet
other
planet
shit,
Funkadactyl with the Funkasaurus, bro. It's crazy.
yeah, like that's your big man. Look at Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed ain't no big
Nah.
brolic muscles. He a big, devastating carnage. I go to the ring, I
And the
leave
thing,
my
but
body.
see the thing about Bronson, he can wrestle.
I mean, everybody can kind of wrestle, bro. I don't think he can wrestle. I think he can fight. I think he can brawl. I think he just
He can
look at
wrestle
my
to the point
carnage.
where he can carry a match. Braun Strowman couldn't carry a match, just big.
Yeah, but you had a lot of big guys that can't carry matches. If I got a big guy, I'm gonna like this. I don't need him to carry a match. I need you to be big, Paul. Fucking
Yeah,
motherfucker.
but being big only gets you so far in today's wrestling.
Yeah, to a degree, I think they're not using him right. Braun Strowman was a world
Like
champ.
Oba can carry a match
Oba can carry a match. Oba, yeah, okay. So in that regard, yeah, I do see what you're saying because Oba can definitely carry a match. Bronson
because
Reed can carry a
because
match.
think about the big monsters that haven't worked. Like it's a lot of them that have not worked. So for whatever reasons, but you
I
have to
remember
be
Kurgan.
Khali. He could barely walk.
They just brought Colleen because
He was
Colleen was
big
just
and long and thick, girthy.
hey. So anyway, but you know, it's still out of pocket, bro. But Oba Femi not doing what Omos did. So what Polo
You know
said,
what I
Oba was doing
noticed when Roman Reigns was standing next to CM Punk? CM Punk looked bigger than Roman Reigns.
I think I don't think
I
I
don't
think
know
he's
what
bigger
I
weight
don't
wise
know.
potentially.
Roman is really lean.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that big presence anymore.
No. Well, the average wrestler doesn't. Look at Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu ain't 300 pounds.
No, but I'm
They're like,
saying, think
oh my
about
god,
Roman
a
Reigns.
man this size.
Roman was the muscle. He was the size in the shield. But now he's
Yeah, but
like
he was always lean.
not to where
Roman
CM Punk is bigger than him. It just looked
CM
weird.
Punk is just CM Punk is poorly built. He's not poorly built, but he's
He's
got a
skinny
dad
fat.
bod.
He's skinny fat.
Yeah. I mean, for lack of better, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a term. He's
So
skinny fat.
so Roman and the average the big man now in wrestling, they're not coming from the NFL and stuff like that. Like it's like they're weighing
But
240
Roman
or
is
230.
really lean. We might have to look at some of his old pictures because Roman is thin.
I didn't think he was. I think he's a little bit leaner, but not nothing too crazy. Because when you go
Roman
back to his
Reigns used to
NXT,
have like a presence in his stature is what I'm
yeah,
saying. I
but
didn't.
remember he also had the body armor joint on too
I don't know. It
for a
just
lot
looked
of
weird
his.
that CM Punk looked like he had him, and I was like, that's a weird visual.
I think it's a weird visual only because CM Punk isn't in shape. But if you put him like again, Roman Reigns
CM
used to
Punk has
always
looked
wear
that
the
way his whole career. He looked that way his whole career. It's been tattoos and love handles, and he's been successful. That's probably gonna be the name of my autobiography: Tattoos and Love Handles. Story of the Archie Carter. Chapter 1: Skinny Fat.
oh my god, yo, chill. Shout out, hold on, shout out to everybody, and you know what I'm saying. It is Taco Tuesday. Get you some, you know what I'm saying,
Bro, I'm
tequila.
exhausted. I'm still recovering from the weekend. I'm tired. I went to the gym and did nothing tonight, but I showed up. I did red light therapy. I went to hydro massage chair and I went home.
Hey yo, y'all, check. You imagine this visual? Some guy showing up to the gym, everybody sweating and shit. You just happen to peep the guy. He go to the bench, he starts setting it up. They start taking the weights off. You're like, all right, well,
No, I didn't
gonna
even
do.
go to the bench. I went straight to the hydro massage. I mean, the red light therapy room, to the hydro massage chair, drank a cup of coffee, 2 pumps of French vanilla, and left. I had nothing in me tonight, bro. Pause. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I went to bed at 2, man. I know what you're feeling. I'm
Like I
with
said,
you.
you was traveling. We was traveling this weekend. I had events. There's a lot going on in everyday life. You know what I'm saying? We got relationships to maintain. We got households to take care of. On top of everything else, and things we
I get
aren't
you.
talking about, things we got going on, and we don't even know we got going on. So I'm just exhausted, bro. I went to the
Hey,
gym. I
I'm
was
still
like,
doing courses too.
bro, but yeah, and still have to watch wrestling and talk about wrestling. That that Monday Tuesday break is crazy.
After coming off of PLE too, sometimes
Coming
it's
off
like,
of PLE and traveling the same day.
yes,
Yeah,
I ain't
we
gonna
do this
lie.
for us, but we do this for y'all too. So we appreciate y'all.
Yo,
My man,
Polo, Archie is off in another planet. He done had like 100 pause moments.
I don't pause. I really don't pause nothing. It is what it is. Hey, I said it. I meant it.
CM Punk built like your neighborhood whiner.
Here we go.
Yo, CM Punk,
Here we go.
CM, CM Punk. I ain't gonna lie though. Who is your 20? I didn't want to get into this, but it's December. We got to shoot end of the year videos, best moments, blah, 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 blah. Right now, you got to pick 3 to 5 wrestlers for your
Okay.
main roster MVP.
All brands.
Who? Yeah, brands don't even matter. You can.
Okay. Top 5 wrestlers of the year. Okay.
Like, who are your, you know what I'm saying? Because I think we should put that out there, candidates. Let's get the People's Choice Awards. We could post it on all the
Seth
socials.
Rollins is on the list.
Mm,
What he did going
excellent fucking
what he
choice.
did going into WrestleMania and out of WrestleMania, he's on the list. I'm gonna throw off top of my head Chad Gable and Bronson Reed on the list. They had great years. Dominic Mysterio's on the list. Dominic Mysterio had the best year of his career.
I gotta write these names down. I'm not. It's not. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, Chad Gable. This is off the top of my head. Dominic Mysterio and Gunther. Gunther had a great year.
I bet
That's 5
these
men
are
I could
Archie's.
think of.
Archie MVP 5. Y'all, we're gonna do some end of the year awards, and we're gonna put them on all the socials. Y'all gonna vote. We'll probably have to do a special fucking Attitude Era award show to close out the year. It'll be crazy. I'm already picturing it in my fucking
I
brain.
think we should do
But
ballots, and I'll personally email the ballots out. And if you send me back a filled out ballot, I'll send you one of my 24-hour karate school T-shirts for the free ski. How about that? I think that works.
okay,
Nah, we
go
get
ahead
a
and join that
thousand people
membership.
do ballots, and we ain't got 1,000 T-shirts. I have my son draw you a Christmas card or something, a little
So
macaroni necklace.
my MVPs, my top 5 for MVPs: Drew McIntyre,
Drew, yeah, Drew's on there.
Drew Mac.
I don't know if Drew held it down a whole year because he had a quick
Yes, he injured
yeah
CM
from
Punk in the
Mania.
Royal
Yeah,
Rumble.
yeah, from Mania. Yeah, Royal
He was
Rumble.
the
Okay.
Money in the Bank winner.
Yeah. Drew's on there.
He low key, he was the one that kind of pushed Raw back up into that fourth run.
Drew was
Like
talking crazy. Drew went crazy this year. Yeah, Drew's on
Drew
there.
went crazy
Who else you got?
this year. Whew. Damian Priest. I thought Damian Priest did well this year. He emerged
Decent.
from the shadows of WrestleMania, did well, ran with the title, didn't really, he had 2 botches that could have
I think
fucking
Dom had a
ended his
better year than Damian, but he'll make the list.
um I don't have Dom on my list, man. And it's crazy.
Dom
Dom
had
should
a
probably be on my list.
crazy year, bro. We've talked about Dominic Mysterio all year.
All year.
It's not been for wrestling, but part of wrestling is the storytelling and you know what I'm saying, the other
Oh,
side of it. But we've been
it's
talking
it's
about
funny you
Dominic
say that, right?
Mysterio all year.
So when we said these things, right? I said but another person who's in my top 5, and the reason why Dom is not, is Liv Morgan.
Oh, I was just
Liv
doing
Morgan
men.
had
Yeah, as far as the women, you gotta put Liv on there.
I would
Rhea
put
has to be
Liv.
on there.
I don't have Rhea. Rhea's been gone out making
You know why you
comebacks.
have to have Rhea on there? Because you don't have many other women to put on the list.
You however right you may be,
You gotta put
I
Rhea.
think I
If we're doing 5, let's just say we're doing 5 women, gotta be Rhea. It's gotta be
if we're
Liv,
doing 5 women, I think Rhea makes it. I
gotta
was
be
just saying
Rhea.
5 overall.
It's gotta be Nia Jax. Love her or hate her, she is your queen of the ring.
Well, this is my 5. This is my 5.
No, I'm
You
just
know what I'm
saying, you
saying?
gotta put Nia Jax on there because she's the queen of the ring and your current champion.
Right.
I don't know if you
But
put Bianca on there because she's been attached to Jade. I don't know how that
this
works.
well, hold on. This is my other guys, you know what I'm
Zelina.
saying, is no. Are you
No, I'm
talking about
saying.
I'm still trying to get my 5 out.
Oh,
I'm still
go
trying to
ahead.
get, you know what I'm saying, damn, why I just can't even think. Main event Jey Uso. Hell of a year. Finally got his 28 days of a championship. And Gunther. That's how I would round out my 5. For MVP. Now, I don't know if you want to do other awards, like you said. Like, okay, maybe we should do it male and female MVPs.
The women list is going to be very short though, because they didn't do much with a lot of the talent on the main roster. Zelina Vega was wrestling like every other week. It was just her and Liv, right? It was
But would you
Zelina.
put her in the MVP category?
I mean, if you're looking for 5, you got to get 5. There's nobody else who's done more than she did this year. Zelina, Rhea, Liv, Nia, and Tiffany Stratton, maybe.
You said Liv, Rhea, Nia,
Zelina, and Tiffany. Bianca's been attached to Jade Cargill all year.
I would
Bailey
still put her in
Bailey
there.
didn't have the best year, even with a title run. And the whole
That's true.
damage control, Kabuki Warrior is like they didn't really do much this year. Because it's all been like Rhea and Liv, circling around Rhea and Liv. So
When you talk about the females, the Rhea and Liv, on my 5 for women, if you're doing just like, yeah, Rhea, um, Nia, you do gotta put her in there. I do put Bianca in there. Bianca is still like one of the faces of the like she has got like resurged and got Jade hot, even though she's in a tag team. They damn near don't do a Raw without her. You know what I'm saying? She's even the face of a lot of the women's
she,
promotion. The shit with
she's been
Cardi
more of an
B.
ambassador than a wrestler this year.
I mean, what is Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes ain't. I mean, he damn near he kissing babies. You
He's a
know,
politician. I've been saying that. He's a man of the people.
most improved,
Most
most
improved?
improved.
Oof. Like male or female?
I would just do 5 and just whatever chips lie. Fuck it.
Most improved. Off the top of my head, B Fab comes to mind right away.
Okay.
She went from being like pretty much a valet to actually getting in the ring and doing some work. So yeah, she's come a long way. B Fab has improved a lot this year.
Mm.
For the men, it's hard to say most improved because a lot of the men we really stopped seeing.
I mean, if you want to define your improved, I don't want to just define it with just in ring work because somebody might have improved in the mic. Someone just might have been great, but we was way down here at the start of the year, and now we talk about them every week.
I thought
I
I
really
thought at one point Angelo Dawkins was looking really good. He dropped some weight. He added some moves to his move set. He stopped wearing them big ass and one shorts. And he was really, you know what I'm saying? And then it kind of stopped. So
yeah,
Solo,
yeah.
Solo,
Solo,
Solo Sokoa.
Solo is
He's improved.
definitely in that motherfucker. Solo Sokoa.
He's improved. Told you, he's turning me, bro. So, oh, Jacob Fatu had a hell of a year. It's been short, but Jacob Fatu has had a hell of a year.
So you put him in the most because I got another category coming.
No, I'm just saying. I'll put him in.
MVP?
Yeah, Jacob Fatu is what put new life back in the whole Bloodline story.
Yeah, I agree with you there. You got no argument.
Yeah, it was getting kind of stale, and they added the werewolf and
That shit took off. He took out Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and Cody Rhodes in his debut.
debut. I'm trying to think most improved. Still, I'm just thinking. B
Oh, I got
Fab.
one.
So go ahead.
Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed was not talked about at all, and he got into the
I
main
don't
event
think.
picture.
I don't know if he. I don't think Bronson improved because I know his work outside of WWE. It's just he finally got the opportunity.
Yeah, but see, I don't like the term he can wrestle because it really everybody in WWE can wrestle. It's like, okay, at the beginning of the year,
Everybody
did
can
anyone
wrestle.
was checking
So
for Bronson Reed? Because it's
Bronson
like,
Reed.
oh, they can wrestle. Like, what do we mean? Chain wrestling? Are we talking about technical wrestling? You got these aerial artists. You got guys that just the reversal, the reversal, the reversal, the reversal, high road. Like, are you really wrestling?
Bronson Reed
Or
does a
just
lot of things well.
Bronson Reed?
I
I just
was
know in the beginning of the year, no one gave a fuck about Bronson Reed.
Well, he got fired. Then they brought him back. He went to New Japan, got hot, and
Most improved,
they brought him back.
bro. WWE didn't want you. By the year's end, your Survivor Series main event
So
in 1 year. Like Bronson Reed, really, he should be fucking. I hope this injury doesn't fuck him up and they fucking throw him to the fucking bench.
an ankle injury
I
for a big man is a bad injury.
Yeah, you gotta carry that weight and stuff. Yeah,
Not only do you got to carry
and he
that
does
weight,
some
if you're a
moves.
big man, you have to maintain your weight, and you cannot get crazy. You know, you have to still work out. He has. That's a tough injury. That's a tough injury. I don't want him to come back skinny. Look like he on Ozempic. I don't want that.
Best return.
Best return. Ooh,
This has been a year of returns.
the best return. You gotta put Punk up there.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You gotta put Punk up there. Punk is the reason I'm not saying Randy, because he stepped on Randy's return. Roman's return, but I mean,
I definitely agree with you. Roman's return.
do you throw the Rock on there?
Did he return this year?
He, he returned back to the company. Yeah.
I mean, he did.
Yeah, he came back. Final boss. All that was during last Mania season.
I mean, oh yeah, he smacked the shit out of Cody.
He's mad shit out of Cody Rhodes. Cody almost
No,
he almost fixed that lisp. He smacked the lisp out of Cody Rhodes.
God damn, Archie. Yo, would you say Shinsuke Nakamura?
Nah, because the return it just happened. It wasn't a huge return. He does have a title, but Punk, Rock, Roman. That's all. I mean, there's no bigger returns than that. They say I'm not even mentioning Randy. And Randy, that was a big deal. Randy Orton coming back,
You know, it was a very big deal.
but still, it's not bigger than Rock, Roman, Punk.
Mm.
Till Charlotte Flair pops up and start talking her shit.
We'll see whenever she ever comes back.
Charlotte and
Yeah.
Asuka. We have because Asuka had that surgery, so if
How
Asuka
about
comes
this?
back on some Shinsuke Nakamura shit and them two form just this crazy Japanese, never speaking English, just showing up, fighting, kicking people in the head, misting everybody thing, that'd be fire.
Since you say that,
Bo
right?
Dallas. Is Bo Dallas return big?
So I wanted to say that maybe we could say debuts because the Wyatt Six was huge. That debut was huge. Slash return because all those guys were just returning superstars.
Yeah, but if you're gonna say
Three
that, I'm
packs.
about to give you a return, a debut that's gonna shit on that right away. Joe Hendry. That was NXT, but that was big.
It was huge.
Joe Hendry had the internet going nuts like Paul Wall.
But he didn't return. Oh, he did because he
It's a
used to be in the
debut.
company.
It's
So
a debut.
you're right. I would say it still would be in there. They would still be. Uh, I would still put it as a nominee. You know, because the Wyatt Six was a good. Finally,
They was hot about as long as Jey Uso had that title.
oh man. Let me see. What other category? I was gonna say best debut, but that was like, man, fuck the debuts. I don't really think of too many people debuted this year where you can get a good.
NXT had a lot of debuts. There was a lot of
NXT
debuts.
did have a lot of
Motor City
debuts.
Machine Guns debut. Stephanie,
Jordan
Delta,
Grace.
like Jordan Grace.
She came at the matter of fact, because she came at the Royal Rumble, the female Royal, and that shit was like that was a big deal.
Huge. Shoot 'em.
So yeah, I think we need to get some more categories, and because it's
Yeah,
the beginning of December,
we're gonna do Attitude Era Podcast Awards, man. Then we gotta talk about stuff we did on the pod. Who was the pod of the year? What was the interview of the
Ah,
year? We had some. Was it Vince Russo interview of the year? Was it Bret Hart? Was it Rest in Peace Psycho Sid? I think we dropping something this week. Is it that? Like, so we got to
leave it
do
as it
Answer Era
go.
Podcast Awards, Pod of the Year. I'm the heel of the year. You know what I'm saying? Already, give me that. Give me that. I
Mr.
turned on the
Sip.
people because the people turned on me. Damn, I should get that to Cody. Cody, why'd you turn on the people? Because the people turned on me.
What's that say? Best finishing match of the year. What was the best PLE this year?
I can't think off the top of my head, but it was some
I
good.
mean, I'm gonna definitely say WrestleMania.
Yeah, man, can't really miss with Mania.
Can't miss with Mania. That fucking night 2 main event was fucking insane. I don't think it's gonna get beat. I don't think there's anything bigger this year.
I mean, I had to go through the year. We're gonna have to do some research on that. But then we got shock of the
I don't
year.
think it's close.
What was the disappointment of the year? Like, what'd you expect? Like, yeah, we got some work to do.
I don't even think it's close after that when you say it because SummerSlam
John Cena
was
had made a
SummerSlam.
return, but he didn't do shit since. He returned to talk about a return. He was talking about talking.
Oh, SummerSlam was I remember CM Punk and Drew held it down with Seth Rollins as the special ref. So
Yeah, Seth Rollins
that's
might
all
be
I
the wrestler of the year, to be honest. He did a lot this year.
getting you to Mania was a big deal.
And going through hurt with a torn meniscus or whatever he tore.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put it together, man.
Yep. And we got other things too, like match of the year's got to come out there. Um, hmm,
A lot
best
of work.
promo of the year.
A lot of work gotta go into this.
It's a lot of work, but we gotta get it. We gotta get it because the year is ending. We should have a special live, whether it's on New Year's or day before New Year's or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? The Attitude
Wearing a
Era. I might
suit,
have to
baby.
dress up.
A suit and a tie, bro. We gotta
I might
it's
have
the
to
Attitude Era
dress up.
Podcast
What?
Award. We
I
gotta
might have
get
to get a brand new hoodie with a brand new wave cap.
Oh man,
That shit
that's
gonna be
serious. That's
crazy.
serious business.
Man, that might be a time for me to pop one of them new shippables.
Oh yeah, we sipping Sable on New
Have
Year.
a sip with your boy.
On New Year.
Oh, promo of the year is gonna be crazy, Polo. There's some good shit this year, and
Yeah.
you just had some shit go down on Raw. You
I
been thinking
think
about
new,
me
I
for
think
6 months?
that new day shit is going. That new day things, bro. They killing Big E on the internet. They're killing
That
Big
shit
E
was
on
the
the
most
internet,
worst shit ever to say. Stone Cold broke his neck.
bro.
He
Big E said, "I broke my neck." Kofi Kingston said, "So what?" Stone Cold broke his neck. Kurt Angle broke his neck. Edge broke his neck. Now you got Shane Helms. Everybody that ever broke their neck is
yo,
saying, "I broke my neck and I came back." They killing Big E,
yo,
and Big E girlfriend is going crazy on the internet. She is
dog.
attacking everybody. Like this is
Yeah, she didn't like that shit. They probably didn't give her a heads up. We gonna name drop.
It's nasty. It's nasty. It got weird. It took a weird direction.
Yo,
So what? He said you didn't even need surgery. You didn't even need.
dog, you want to talk about turning motherfuckers heel, bro?
But I hope they stick with this and they don't make them goofy heels.
Yeah, I agree
Because
with that.
shaking that New Day gimmick is gonna be tough.
Yo, someone got it. That's gonna be up there with some of the hardest lines when motherfuckers like, yo, you
They
get
need
shot
so
every
what
day,
t-shirts.
B.
So what?
Bro,
They need t-shirts with Big E's X-ray on it with his neck, and it needs to say "So what." So what?
Yo, yo,
Oh,
holy shit!
that could be their Titantron image. His neck X-ray.
If you see that fucking vertebrae and that shit,
Or
you be
they
like,
could show the
damn,
move when Ridge Holland did it. That'd be their Titantron
no way.
video.
Yo, just put a camera on right in the background. Someone got to do that on Twitter.
You know, it'd
Your
be
neck
crazy
broke every day, B.
if they had T-shirts that said Ridge Holland is my favorite wrestler.
Uh,
Bro, Ridge Holland is my favorite wrestler. That'd be so diabolical. I don't know how many they will sell, but people
Yo,
would
I
hate
thought that.
Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods forever if they had Ridge Holland is my favorite wrestler T-shirts.
I thought it was crazy when CM Punk and Drew had this shirt at the gravesite, and fucking Drew was like this. You thought that fucking
Kofi
that
Kingston
super.
and Xavier Woods walk out the Titantron video is a picture of Big E's X-ray with T-shirts that say Ridge Holland is my favorite wrestler. They will be top 5 most hated heels in WWE history.
Oh, you know what's gonna pop up? Because you know people always been like, "What? What?" The new shirt's gonna say, "So what?" Like it don't matter what happened to you. They be like, "You broke. So what?"
So what?
Dog. Stone
So
Cold.
Kane, Edge, and Shane
Them
Helmsley. I
dudes was.
broke mine too.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. That promo of the year might be real easy. And there
Bro,
was two worthy ones last night because CM Punk and Seth Rollins was putting on, but CM Punk had rounds written from Lux. Like his shit was just you was thinking about me for 6 months.
but see, at this point, you expect that. That New Day thing was nobody saw that
You
coming.
let a nobody break.
And that could be their thing. Who broke your neck? Who broke your neck?
There's a lot of ways they could go with that shit. And I'm here for it, bro. Big E gonna fuck around and sue. You thought about me for
You
six
gotta
months.
fight. They have to fight in real life. Like it's on site.
Yeah.
They gotta fight.
Yeah. I thought Big E was gonna cry, bro, when he was like, I broke my neck.
So what?
No hesitation.
Mike Tyson broke his back and had a boxing match. I broke my back. Mike, you look a little off tonight. I broke my back. He said, "What do you mean, Mike?"
Spinal.
It's spinal.
Yo, still gotta put Big E face on that shit.
Or they could just have a shirt that say spinal on it. Yeah, they did Big E dirty, man. I hope he was in on it. I really hope he was in on that. And that wasn't I hope so. Because yeah, that was crazy.
Oh my god.
And I would be so mad if I was Big E and I wasn't in on it. Y'all had me throwing pancakes, shaking my ass,
Oh my god.
selling bootios, clapping the unicorn horns. I did all this
Oh
shit for
my god.
y'all.
I
This
swear to
is the thanks
God,
I
I have
get.
it. Yo, that's just funny. That that shit's not funny. That it is funny, and that shit's diabolical.
Or they can have a shirt that said, "Who broke your neck?" and it says nobody. Who did it? Nobody.
The guy who broke in that can't even win the NXT title, and you stayed out for what? Oh my god, I could just see that shit.
Who? Ridge Holland.
Oh my god! But you can't do that because you'll bury Rich Holland, and he's just getting momentum. But god damn, that shit'll be funny as
Bro,
fuck.
nah. But then that's when he stepped up and said, "You want to know who did it? It's me." And you could put him in the story with the thing, the New Day. I don't know if you want to make a story of Big E getting his neck broke though. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm just glad the man
Oh,
still works.
fun.
Stone Cold broke
His
his neck.
spinal is crazy.
Spinal. Mike Tyson, Mike, I broke my back. Oh shit, Mike Tyson, man, national treasure, man.
Holy shit!
You saw he got a
Oh, all right.
$700 million offer.
What happened? Oh
Mike Tyson got a
shit!
$700 million offer from I think one of the I don't want to say Saudi or one of those guys with a lot of money. He said if he'll give him 700 million to fight Jake Paul again for real and knock Jake Paul out.
I'll take that shit. Oh my god.
So I was like,
Yo, Trini Boy 80, my bad. I don't know when you got this in the chat. I just know that once they started saying Big E's next, that's crazy. But he said MJF, Gunther, Orange Cassidy, Solo, Live. Not a bad five. But I'm gonna do we gonna do WWE because that's our primary cover. Could
yeah,
be
okay.
NXT
It's
too.
been some heat in other companies. You know, I follow all that,
There's
but
definitely some heat in some other companies. Next
Spinal.
time, y'all gotta stop, man.
What happened,
That-
man? How we go down the rabbit hole of snapping on Big E?
who, who broke these?
Who? Nobody. Nobody cares.
Oh my god, y'all gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm gonna be
Oh
laughing
man,
all the way to fucking sleep tonight.
you gonna be thinking about that shit, man. You gonna start randomly laughing. That happened to me earlier, bro. I was thinking about something y'all did. I just started laughing. Like,
That shit is insane. And it's all the greatest heel in podcast wrestling, y'all. The Archie Carter.
thank you,
This motherfucker, man. It's
thank,
spinal.
thank you. I like to thank God for giving me this talent. Working on my
Also, I think Drew McIntyre might have some of them promos too. If we go back and watch when he was talking about how I prayed for this.
nah. Drew was cooking.
Uh
Drew cooked.
yeah, Drew was really cooking. I don't think his shit was as diabolical. It was at the time, but
So what
this
is
shit was
crazy? So what? They had Big E looking like a jabroni for real in the ring.
so this what it is? This what's gonna be? Yo, he was hurt. He was hurt.
I don't
Oh
know if
my
he knew he
god.
was supposed to be there.
I'm gonna manage y'all. They was like, what?
If you break
Yeah,
your
it was
neck, you can't get your hair cut.
why do why do people take away the points that be right here?
But them dudes
Like
is
it can't
different.
just be E crazy, bro. E
Man,
crazy.
this is this. I love NXT recap night. It's always the funnest night of the week, midweek. About to go into Wednesday. We got something big coming Sunday. I believe there's an interview dropping Sunday, but I do know we are doing for all my TV series watchers. We are doing the TV show From versus the TV show The Walking Dead, and we are gonna we're doing some multiverse type shit. You know what I'm saying? With this. But you gotta
Crazy.
tune into King HP's YouTube channel. Under King HP, you see those two words, Hall Priest the Universe? That is his YouTube channel where he covers TV shows, Marvel, movie reviews. We're doing some
Oh
fantasy.
man.
Yeah, it's going down. And he's Mr. Sipperable. He's starting to do drink reviews on that channel as well. So for those who want to know what's in the cup and what he popping, all that is on Hard Breezy Universe. That's happening Sunday, along with the interview that we made. Now, let me check. Let me do this in real time. Let me check the group chat. Let's see. Let's see. Group chat. Well,
I think they said we are dropping this.
we still good to drop. Oh, DDP. Oh, you know who DDP is? Yeah, that's Diamond Dallas Page. So Diamond Dallas Page, I believe, will be dropping this Sunday as well. And speaking of dropping, it's already dropped. It's been out and it's been doing phenomenally well. My project, Good Karma by D. Archie Carter. It's an album. It's gonna make you feel good. If you need to pick me up,
Oh,
Good Karma will
great.
pick you up. And if you're having a good day and you want it to be gooder, Good Karma by the Archie Carter streaming now everywhere, and that's what we got going on here. Plus the content here on Add to Our Podcast. We double up. We doubling up tomorrow. I don't know, maybe.
Shit, I doubt it. I
Hey,
think we'll start next weekend, and that's why I got this weekend to edit.
and we picking back up with everything. We had to take care of some administrative business with the new content, and yo, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. YouTube flagged everything.
Yeah, be careful with the
They
YouTube.
flag. I've been in banned on my personal channel, 24 Hour Karate School, for streaming WWE 2K24. You know, we do gaming with the gang on Thursdays. Had to stop that. They start blocking the streams. Um, the original stuff we doing, we had to go back and forth with some of that stuff because they YouTube and WWE block stuff.
Change near fall. I edited that whole part out.
They
Because
block a
if you watch
lot
near
of
fall,
content, so we
it's
have to
missing a
go
section.
through some hoops with some of this new and original stuff we doing. But it's there, it's on the way, and yeah. So just know for sure, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays you will see us doing live recaps.
Monday,
Sundays, that's
Tuesday.
Monday,
Wait, what
Tuesday,
day?
Friday.
Yeah,
Wednesdays is Sundays is interview day. I am exhausted, talking out the side of my head, like.
hey, I am too.
I
That
feel like,
laugh.
yeah. I think Ridge Holland dropped me on my neck. So what? Do the recap, Archie. So what? But yeah, shout out to y'all for tuning in to Attitude Era Podcast. It's just a bunch of wrestling fans talking wrestling. And if y'all got anything you want us to check out, let us know, man. Hit me at the Archie Carter on Instagram. Drop me a link. If it's you might be a battle rapper, you might be a rapper. You might have your own channel and content that you put out and make. And yeah, we want to check y'all out too, see what y'all doing because coming in, 2025, we're gonna start having guest hosts. We're gonna start bringing on the members. If you are a member, subscribe. We're gonna start bringing y'all on the show, and we're just gonna make this a real community thing and bigger. Because I know y'all tired of look. I mean, we handsome and all that, but y'all want to see some more faces, and you might have something you want to say about a product, a show, or you might have something you want to say to us. Guess what? All that's available to you, and we're working on that. But yeah,
Zell, my hand's gonna be ready on that mic button because Zell has always been very vocal. We'll say that.
and we
Zell is
like
very
that
vocal.
though. You know what I'm saying? We
Zell, you don't know nothing gonna come out of Zell mouth. If you shit,
hey, we talking about WWE banning getting us flagged. Zell might get us flagged.
Zell might do it. Zell, you give Zell a high mic, that's gonna be like a CM Punk pipe bomb in this
Zell like
motherfucker.
Scott Steiner, man. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but it's all love though. It's all love.
Yeah, we really
But
appreciate each
also it
and
makes
every
for new
one of y'all.
dynamics too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
start making it. I'm gonna start making a game. So when we bring somebody up, we got 5 questions. Like you know what I'm saying. Test your history or
But here's the
this stuff.
thing: if we bring somebody up and y'all like them, they might be a part of this thing. That's the thing. We don't know. But if something fits and makes sense, guess what? It fits and it just makes sense. So if you ever wanted to talk wrestling with us or talk wrestling in general, this might possibly be a job interview for somebody. Who knows? You never
That's
know.
what Booker T said on the last episode of Nitro. He said this shit is a job interview. Some
Job
other
interview.
people ain't see it like that. And well, we saw Booker T's career still go, and we saw a lot of other people's just go. So you
Yeah.
never know. But Oh shit, man. That spinal shit, y'all motherfuckers is crazy.
You're going to go look.
Absolutely
You're going to
hilarious.
look that clip up before you go to bed because it's just
Oh yeah.
funny, Mike. You know who
Yeah.
else is funny? Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is hilarious.
That shit's crazy.
That's Vinny boy. That's the Cleveland man. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. We are
Yeah.
about to get up out of here because HP. What time you get up, HP? I'm up at like 5:30 every morning.
5 this morning because I went to bed at 2. I got up at 6 because I was like, man, I need the extra
You went to
hours.
bed at 2 o'clock, bro. What was you doing?
I got a phone call.
All right, it's time to get up out of here. I don't
Also,
know.
so like right now, I gotta work on some courses. You know what I'm saying? Some
Oh
success.
yeah, you
If y'all,
still yeah,
I
man.
got
So
some
yeah, I
opportunities
probably
still
won't be
always
going to
coming.
bed right away either, but we get off
Then I
here
gotta work
to doing more other
tomorrow.
stuff. So
I'm still trying to book an interview for the channel.
all
With the
praises.
actors. Yeah, it's not like the trail. It's kind of like the trail went cold a little bit. Like damn. And then there's like probably because the show went off and they're in between the seasons, so it might be
Bro, you
hard
gotta
to.
strike when the iron is hot. Get people to do the thing when they can do the thing. That's
Yeah.
pretty
So
much it.
who I don't know whoever jump off that jump out that window, I'll take them. You know what I'm saying? Do an interview and then still working on my music piece, my album, and still working on that docu series. I actually have a interview, second production meeting this Sunday.
Oh yeah, I'm about to get back
So
in the studio too, man. I got something crazy on the way.
yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
still trying to get a book done. I want those 3 things to drop on the same day. If I get my way, they drop the same day on 2026, which will be my birthday, 2/22/26. It'll be crazy, but
Two.
I got. I
Yeah, I'm
don't know if it's
booking
gonna
all
be
my
possible.
conventions and shows for the next year this month. So yeah, we planning out 2025 and got a lot coming to this channel here. We got a lot. So yeah,
Yeah,
but just stay
yeah.
tuned.
Until they start adding more time in the day.
It felt like they added 3 extra hours to this daylight saving. These days feel incredibly long, like long, and it's getting cold, and it's that time of
Yeah,
year. So,
yeah. But the
got
best
anything else?
time of the year for
Steve?
wrestling.
I don't even remember this episode. That's how tired I am. I don't know what I said. I'm gonna go back and watch it. But appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope this week is good to you and good for you. I am the Archie Carter. That is King HP Attitude Era Podcast. We will see y'all Friday during the main event of SmackDown, unless something happens. So you gotta hit the notification bell so you know when we go live on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. So we will see y'all Friday. All right. Peace. I'm going.